A baby is God's way of saying the world should go on. $3.99. That's sweet. After work today, though, I feel like a baby is God's way of saying use birth control. Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining me on another episode of Rami's Retro. As you can hear, my voice is not fantastic, and I really considered not doing a video today, but I have not been thrifting in over a week. I'm feeling a little under the weather. I have a head cold. I need to go shopping. And of course, I'm going to take you all with me. I had a car full of stuff back there, of things that needed to be donated. So we took a little trip to Savers on 107th Avenue in Indian School. I just dropped everything off and I got my 20% coupon. So we are going to get inside and see what we can find. Stay tuned, because at the end of this video, I think I'm going to show you some things that I picked up on a Goodwill trip that I did not film. Let's get started. It's kind of a gloomy day outside today. They say it's going to rain, so we shall see about that. It was rainy this week. Not very fantastic weather, but we don't typically get a lot of rain, so I did not mind. That seems like a groovy little piece. Sort of a hand-painted job, yeah, definitely. $5.99. It's cool. There's like a little pottery piece back here too. It's got lots of damage to it though. It's a very interesting pattern though. $5.99. Even got a little bit of design on the back of it. I am sorry for my voice, you guys. I hope it's not too obnoxious. It's kind of scratchy and ugly, but $6.99, I love that. It's a beautiful color. What does that say? Rose Lane. $6.99, huh? No damage or anything. I'm not sure what the resale on that would be, but it's definitely pretty. So I think we're going to throw it in the cart and at least look it up. And what's this pretty little box back here? $5.99. Says something there. I'd have to put my glasses on to find out for sure. I also don't know what the discount colors are, but I do like that box, so we might throw that in the cart too. These are really sweet too. I don't think that they're old, and they're a little expensive, $6.99, but I love that pink one. And then there's a little white one down here too. He's not quite as ornate here on the top. They only went $4.99 for him, but those are sweet little ring dishes. Milk glass. $5.99. It's a very pretty picture. $3.99. Looks like that says Bev's Ceramics. Okay, good job, Bev. You doing good, girl. What's that basket back there? Oh, that's pretty too, with the pansies on it. Ooh, that's very pretty. It looks very Fitz and Floyd. It is $5.99. I can't believe it's not all chipped and broken and stuff. That's wild. $5.99, huh? Because it's not damaged, we might have to do a little bit of research on this. Never mind, there's a chip right there. Shucks. Well, I'm gonna at least put it up front here. Oh, that is cute. Are those puffins? Puffins. Puffins. Is that what they're called? I feel like an idiot right now. Puffins? I think so. Looks like it's from Alaska. I don't know what it says necessarily, but bells don't typically do fantastic. But, oh look, Alaska Puffin by I don't know what that says. Very cute. $5.99, huh? I don't know. We might have to look it up just to see. Here's a little marigold piece back here. $7.99. Very pretty. Tough sell on those though. The Legend of the Dogwood. I like that. And it talks about the Legend of the Dogwood there on the back. $3.99 just, huh? Cute little hand-painted job. We might pick that up. Religious stuff does pretty good for me on the whole. $3.99 for the little funky squirrel. Mexican pottery, yep. I think we're gonna leave him though. What's this scoop? Oh my goodness, it's a scoop from Minnesota made out of a license plate. How fun and unique is that? Like a dustpan, I guess, huh? That's kind of cool. $5.99. And it's got little holes there from where it attached to the car. So, I mean, I guess you could hang it up on the wall if you wanted to. Or you could hang it from that, too. Yeah, Rom, that would probably look a little better. I don't know. That is kind of fun and cool and unique. We might throw that in the cart and think about it. It's hard for me to pass up the weird. And that was kind of weird. That's pretty. Cocopelli. It's got a little bit of damage to the front of it there, so I think we'll leave it. Little flowers broken on that sweet little box, $6. Little ashtray pair for $7.99. White glass. This is white glass and not milk glass. There's like absolutely no transparency to it at all, so that's kind of the difference. That's how you can tell. It looks like this is a whole stack of studio pottery plates. Wow, okay. $4.99 each. Oh, what does that say? Roots Farm. Okay, that one's $5.99. Very primitive. I'm not sure what that says. It's more like initials. This probably is the same person, I would assume. I think because of the pricing and because they're very rudimentary, I'm gonna go ahead and leave all of these guys behind. This one's actually pretty cool though, but I'm gonna leave them for someone else. Well, we've got baggies of Christmas ornaments and such. Just right off, it looks like most of them are pretty cheap. Nothing very valuable, nothing very collectible. That's the word I was looking for. And I'm stuck. Oh, there we go. And then we've got art. That's very pretty. I can't quite tell if it's hand painted or not. It looks like it's probably got a little signature underneath the sticker there. $5.99. 1951, huh? I don't know. I do like it. The frame's kind of cheap. It is small though, easy to ship. $5.99 is not a terrible price, especially considering we're at Savers. Remember, we've got our coupon. Those are kind of neat little Paris prints. Oh, she's very pretty. Flamenco dancer. Very nice. $4.99. It's kind of like on wood, I guess. Oh, those are little canvas paintings. They're printed, though. That's not a real painting. Gate window. Excuse me. Not seeing much else, though, here in art. It's fuzzy. Take it easy. I'm trying. Well, who am I kidding? I'm not trying. I'm not a take it easy kind of guy. Oop, that's from the same person that did that other little Asian piece. I think these are hand painted. Well, that complicates things. Now we've got a little pair, huh? What should we do? Well, I think we're gonna throw them in the cart and think about it at least. This one said 1960 on the back of it. I'm wondering if they're little prints or something that they bought, or little hand-painted things that somebody bought when they were traveling to Japan. They're just, I don't know, they're kind of cool. So we'll think about it at least. Well, we have arrived in the danger zone of plates. Those grabbed me right away. A set of 4 bowls. Salem China, $5.99. Very, very sweet. Love the little flower design there for sure. Have so many pieces similar to that I need to get listed. So I think I'm gonna pass. I would like to see what those are. Not that I'm gonna buy them. There's this very heavy on top of it. Ugh, whole big set of plates. Huh, just some stripes. Kind of plain. Was hoping for some flowers or something. Very sweet. Oh, it says mother on it. It's even sweeter. Oh, that's kind of cool with the cactus. What's that, Blakely? I can't remember. Is it Blakely? Is that what they call this? I can't read it. Yes, Blakely. Good job, Rom. $6 for the one. Eek. What's that little guy? $2.99. Singleton all on his own. Oh, looks like there's some Southern pottery here. $4.99. Blue Ridge, yep. $4.99 for the two of them. Lots of chippies, though. Oh, those are good. $5.99 for the two of those. Eek. I don't know what the other one looks like. I do like that one, though. Oh, I wanted to see who made that little guy. Oh. Royal China Jeanette Chantilly. Pretty. Those are kind of pretty, too. I like the blue and green color. Interesting. Got some more colorful little stripes on there. Make sure we look down here at the bottom. Don't need anything down there. There's that one little baby berry bowl. Oh, how sad for $2.49. Let's put him with his friends. Well, I definitely love this little guy. He's pretty wonderful. $5.99. California, USA. I think I gotta grab him. If you guys don't know, I have a thing for fruits and vegetables. I love this little guy. A little lemon, little citrus guy, $5.99. Looks like there's some weird staining that's coming through the bottom of that, though. Maybe he would have been a little jelly, like a jam jar or something like that. I don't know, but I think we're gonna leave him, especially for that price. Goodness gracious, Savers, he's not even in good condition. What are you thinking? The pink is pretty. $4.99. Oh, that's probably Fitz and Floyd also, huh? $9.99 for that little guy. Chipped, of course. It is Fitz and Floyd, 1996. $10. Crazy talk, crazy talk. Ooh, that's cute too. Definitely from the 50s. I can't obviously see what all of the pieces look like, but it's a little snack set. Doesn't look like there's any damage. I don't like the $7.99 price. I can't even turn it over. Who makes this? Jamaican by Royal Sealy, Japan. Hand painted. $8. Eek. But I like it a lot. Gonna have to look it over a little better for damage, but we're definitely gonna throw it in the cart. What is that? Oh, what is this underneath all of this? Oh, God, how underwhelming. How disappointing. I mean, it's a great little serving platter, but I was hoping for flowers or something. Mikasa Stone Manor. Very, very plain. Oh, that's a big, giant fishy plate. He's very plain, too, though. Just all white with the blue on the edges. Boo-hoo. Oh, God, ouch. So, update on my health issues. As you know, I've been having a lot of pain in my hip. It's been going on now for a while, since probably late June, early July, yeah? I really like this. It's very fun and unique. It's a little teapot, I guess, or a pitcher, but it's a studio piece. That looks like wood, I guess, like a little wood handled kind of job. Huh. $7.99 though. Very heavy. There's some chipping to the edges there on the rim. Anyways, okay, so I'll leave it. So yeah, hip pain. Blah, blah, blah. Long story short, I have a avascular necrosis is what it's called in my right hip. And basically the bone lost blood flow and died. So I have to have a hip replacement. And I am not, 75 years old. So it's jarring, for sure. I do like this really pretty yellow. I can't remember who makes this. I've watched so many videos, so many of Scott's videos, and I still can't remember. It just doesn't sink into my brain like it does, obviously, for him. I don't see any marks or anything. I know there's a way to tell if it's good or if it's not good or if it's real or if it's not real, but I can't tell and I don't know. And this one, whoever peeled the sticker off, so I don't even know any price on it. It's very big and heavy though. I wouldn't want to ship this. I stopped shipping big giant glass pieces like this. I don't want to deal with them anymore. I've done it a few times and I've packed them so well, and they arrived broken, and a couple of those people were not very kind. So I don't want to deal with that anymore. But anyways, yeah, I have to have a hip replacement. It's, I'm sad. I'm sad that they're going to take a little piece of original Rami out and replace it with something that is not real. It's a little Marcrest piece. It's got some chips and things, so we'll leave that. But such is life. You gotta do what you gotta do. I've worked very hard my whole life. I've always had more than one job, and my body is very tired, and so that hard work catches up to you, unfortunately, after a while, and that is what has happened to yours truly. But we will get through it together, that is for sure. Okie dokie, glassware. That's very pretty. Just the one little guy though, huh? That's very sweet. What could you just use one for? I guess you could just use that as a vase, right? $3.49 for a sweet little vase. Let's just call it that, huh? Lots of these silver overlay guys. We see a lot of those. Got some tumblers there as well. The cars are kind of cool. Oh, they're like buses or something, huh? $5.49 for 4 of those. Can't tell who makes them. $5.49 for 4 of them, though. That's intriguing. We might look into those. I like picking up things like that because they make good gifts for men. And, you know, the guys cannot be left out. Guys don't just want robes and slippers and ties for Christmas. They like cool stuff, too. This I'm getting for myself. I've got a couple of them. I think they're by Pepsi. I love hot air balloons. So I like to grab these for me when I find them. $2.49. I can spend $2.49 on myself. Well, I think we're going to leave the buses behind. They do say Bluebird on there. They are little vintage buses, but I feel like if they were vintage cars, for sure. But because they're buses, unless you're a bus driver, it's kind of weird. So I think they're going to stay here. The blue glass are pretty. Those might be Arc Rock. $6.99 for the 4 of them. All the elephants. I've sold this before, but in green. Graydon Hall. $3.99. That's not a bad price. Huh. We might throw that in the cart. I'll at least look it up. And then what do we got down here? Obviously, with a busted hip, it hurts to bend. But I gotta keep living life, you know. Well, that says Berlin. Huh. Make sure you look in the back, guys. You never know what kind of fun stuff is hiding back there. I see some speckly. What's the speckly? Look at how wonderful. Oh, that's fantastic. They're little lovebirds. How sweet is that? Are there more of these? $2.99. Oh my goodness. He's great. What's that? That's kind of nice too. Japan, $3.99. It's nice on the inside. I would definitely like another one of those as well. Shucks, ain't looking good. Well, those birdies are fantastic. Well, that's a groovy little shaker, but he was busted and repaired, it looks like. $2.49, that's too bad. I don't know if these are old. I have a feeling that they're more on the newer side. I can't quite read what that says. And how much do they want? $4.49 each. And they're in rough shape. They cut kind of a spring to them. I like that. But I think we're going to have to leave them too. Ooh, those are some vintage pieces. Some fun vintage. Let me get back there. What do we got? So that is an ice bucket. And this would go on the top like that, right? And then there's this big lip. The lip is kind of weird. Why is there such a big lip to it like that? I'm not sure. $5.99, and it says Audrey. It might say Audrey. I think I've heard of Audrey before. Their thermoserve, and then there is the matching pitcher back here, but no cups. Shucks and darn. How much did they want for this? $6. Well, it's definitely worth looking up. And I don't know, maybe they do have cups and we just haven't run into them yet. The pitcher's dirty, but dirty can be cleaned. Doesn't look like it's broken. It's not super badly scratched. They want $6 for this also. We'll think about it. Oh, I looked up those pieces and I had to put them back. They don't have a whole lot of resale. This is Tupperware. I love this too. Looks like it's got some damage though. A lot of times you don't find them with the little straps till $6.99. It's just got a lot of wear to it, and I don't know that I could get a whole lot more than $6.99 for it, unfortunately. So I think we're gonna have to leave him too. All right, so the infamous baggy wall. They've got a very expensive baggy wall here. Goes all the way down. So we start in kitchen and see if anything jumps out at us and says, please save me from this place. So far, it ain't looking like it. A whole bunch of little spreaders. Oh, what are you? I don't know. What are you? There's some kind of weird contraption thing. $4.99. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. Well, looks like we are not going to get anything in kitchen. No great shakers or anything special like that. There is a little egg in here. That doesn't go in kitchen. That's an interesting, fun little, I don't know, probably crystal, maybe just glass. I don't know, he's pretty though. See him? How much do they want for that baggie? $4.49. I don't know. I think we're gonna leave him. I don't think he's really anything all that special. Those are cute little guys. $4.99, just 3 of them. Shot glass type jobs. Little cordials. There's some cute shakers, lots of damage. They do still have their stoppers though. $4.99 for the roosters. Tiny little tea set made in China, $4.99 for that. Kitchen utensils, silverware, don't need that. Plastic fruit, don't need that. Some eggies, little painted eggs. $4.99 or $4.49. What's that, a little kitty cat? That is a little kitty cat. Come on, get back on there. Get back on there, Berg. Well, now there's a fun bag. There's these little pottery, studio pottery, tiny vases. Look at that. Are those holes? They are little holes, but then it's got a hole there on the top. I'm not sure. Those might be little shakers, I guess. But then there's this guy with the green and the speckly, and he's very pretty, like a little bud vase. Huh, it says W. I don't know if that's a signature or not. Oh, that's got a little bit of a something scribbled into it. Well, $4.99, we're gonna definitely grab that bag. Well, we've got baskets, and then we roll into vases and pottery. So let's see what's going on here in the baskets first. I do kind of like these little guys. These are usually made in the Philippines. Oftentimes they're very damaged. These actually look like they're in pretty decent shape though. Oh wow, no, he's a little on the rough side. $4.49 each. We'll leave them behind. And then he's a little Christmas goose or something, huh? He's got a little hat. Looks like it's kind of loose and it keeps covering his little face. $5.49. Gonna leave him too. I'm not seeing anything miraculous in glass. Lots of plain, lots of clear, nothing too fantastic, nothing crystal. I feel like this has been here since we were here the last time. I'm not positive about that, but it looks very familiar. That's pretty. Frosted glass, $6.49. Think we're gonna leave him too, though. That's a pretty piece also. It was $14 somewhere. Now it is $6.49 here at Savers. But nothing in glass to speak of. I am still looking for some pottery for myself to put some plants in. I have found a couple of pieces, but I am looking for a few more. So we'll see if we get something here today for that purpose, as well as for reselling. Ouch. Oh my gosh, you're very cute. Hi. You got your little soccer ball or volleyball. I guess that's a volleyball, huh? Some chippies, $5.49. Very cute planter though, probably Relpo if I had to guess. It's under the label, so I'm not sure. She's darling. If she didn't have the chippies, I'd be very, very, very tempted. All right, well, what else do we have going on here? I kind of like the little flowers on that. It's cute. It's got that intentional crazing on it. $5.49, no maker's mark. That's definitely a little handmade job. Yes, it is signed Leona, $3.49. Sweet little vase in there. Looks like it says something, I'm not sure, Japan. That's very pretty. Oh, that's lovely. It almost looks like this part's hand painted over the printed part. That says Kaiser, Germany, Pergola. And it's kind of incised up there. $6.50, I think it says. Kaiser, Germany, huh? I like that. I don't know how old it is since it just says Germany and not like West Germany or East Germany or any of that. But $5.49, I think we're gonna grab it. It's a very interesting, unique little vase. Somebody made that too. Well, how much is this little guy? $5.49. Jeez Louise. No damage or anything. What does that say? I can't read it. I think it says 1974. I need my glasses. Hold, please. Okay. Carol's 97. Oh, well, that is not 74. So it's not very old. Carol, you did a really good job. I like your little $5.49 vase. I don't know how I feel about paying $5.49 for it, though. But, I don't know. I think we may have to. Is that damage to the top of it, or just yucky? Oh, I think it's a chip. Nope, it's not. It was just yuck. Okay, Carol, okay. I see something hiding back here, too. I really like the colors on this. $4.49. I think purple tags are half off, though. That's a very interesting little piece. It's signed, but I mean, I can't tell what it says. A24. Do you think maybe that was like a school project? Like they made it and painted it in class? $4.49, but half off. I think I gotta do it, guys. It's just the only one out there, you know? There's not another one like it. And it's really cool. This would have had a lid, and there's some wear to the design. So I'm gonna leave that, especially for $5.49. Here's another strange little weirdo. Oh, wow. That's glass, but it's been painted, I guess. $5.49. I know he keeps yelling at me. I think it just made in China piece, though. So I'm gonna leave him. All right, well, we found some groovy stuff. Not necessarily what I was particularly looking for, but ooh, that's fabulous as well. Look at how pretty. Look at that really cool design. That's wonderful. A fun little pot, $4.49. I don't see a signature, but I gotta grab that guy. What's going on with you? Oh, you've got writing on the bottom of you. Doesn't look like there's damage. That's all just yuck and schmutz that is coming right off. That is all very good news. You just got rubbed up against somebody who was a little dirty. Oh, they did scratch your paint a little bit right there. Shucks. What does that say, though? Let's put on your glasses again, Rom, and find out. Okay. It says Atlantic Mold. 2009, TG 2009. Oh, it does have a little scratchy scratch right there too, huh? Well, darn, it is pretty. I'm gonna leave him up here so people can see him. Maybe somebody will love him despite his flaws. We all have them after all. You are so cute. You don't have any flaws. You're just super darn perfect. The cutest little froggy planter. $6.49. Ugh, I gotta do it though. You're so cute. Okay, candles and candle holders. Oh my gosh, it looks like a birthday cake. How funny is that? That's kind of cute, huh? That's interesting. These guys are brand new. They haven't been burned. $2.99. Cinnamon Joy. Oh, perfect for Christmas. $4.99. Oh, good Lord. I mean, it's $4.99 new in the store. I like that guy. Pretty color. No damage. Signed on the bottom. $3.99. Is he a little bit off? Do you see how he's a little irk? But, I mean, he is handmade after all. We might get that little chamber candlestick holder. Anybody else want to jump in our cart? $4.99 for the brass. A little too spendy on that one. Oh my goodness. Is that Reuven? Israeli art glass? It sure does look like it. It's not signed or labeled or anything that I can see. I have a big collection of this myself. I'm not really in love, to be honest, with the candlestick. I like more of the vases and the bowls and things. But $3.99, that's fantastic. I would really, really love to have two. Is there another one hiding in here anywhere? Please. Not gonna happen, is it? Oh dear, I'm dropping things. Oh, there's a little menorah. He's kind of cool. He looks like a tree. I like that. $6.99, huh? Might have to look into that too. Well, you guys can't even see it. I'm not even showing it to you. I wonder if that's like a little studio piece. I don't know, all the little parts are there and there's no damage or anything. $6.99. Eek. Well, we're definitely gonna get that guy. Well, I am gonna go ahead and leave the little menorah behind, but I'm sure someone will love it. Every dog may have his day, but the other 364 belong to the cats. Cute. Very cute. Anything else fantastic in metal? Oh, look up, guys. He's a cutie pie, isn't he? Lots of wear and rust and stuff. $7.99. He's a cute guy, though. He'd be fun sitting in your yard, getting more rusty and crusty. Not seeing anything else, though, really, in metal. Got some trays here. Sometimes these can be good. Looks like we can leave all of these little dudes behind, though. And then into the tins and things. But nothing's really jumping out at me here either. Sometimes if they're really great and fun and old and vintage, people can use them. They make cookies and treats and stuff for Christmas, and they put them in fun little tins. So this can be a good time of year to pick that kind of thing up and get it listed quick, and they're easy to ship. But none of these are speaking to me. Well, that is quite the banana hammock. $7.99. He's got a nice big heavy base here and a funny little pig face. Oh, we got a couple of jewelry boxes here. That one's kind of cool. $7.99. London leather. But it's coming apart inside. The mirror's all coming undone. This part's all coming undone. So that's going to be a definite no. But then what's this little guy? He's a little baby. He's kind of rough. He might clean up. Oh, bright pink inside, just for rings. $5.99. Yeah, he's really, really in rough shape. And then what about this guy? He's a bigger one. $9.99. He's pretty rough too. Red. The inside's not too bad. Little drawer. Oh, but this inside's not so great. And for $10, that's crazy talk. So, gonna have to leave him too. Well, I want to head on over to toys because I want to check out the baggies and see if we can find some doll furniture. Oh my god. Oh my god, it never looks like this. What in the heck? What happened? Somebody let their child run amok? Oh, yes, it appears that is exactly what has happened. Oh, dear God. Well, jewelry. I love those earrings with the turquoise, and they look like they're probably leather, but there's some damage to the silver cording that goes around, and they want $10. That's a little too much. The Roadrunner with the turquoise, the Thunderbird with the turquoise, $6 each. The kitty cats, and they've all got little green sparkly eyes for $8. Very tempted. That's really, really cute. And I wonder if those silver ones are pins or what, and if they're sterling. They might be. A little turtle pin for $9. That's a very interesting piece too. $6.99. It's got wood and plastic. It's very interesting. Very, very cool. Unique, different. That's like a reconstituted turquoise. It looks like they want $10 for that also. The rest of this is just sort of fun costume jewelry. Nothing too amazing. I don't know. Should I pick up the kitty cats and the Thunderbird and the Roadrunner? I don't know if I can get much more than maybe $10 or $12. They're pretty small, and that's a really high price. So, I think I'm just gonna leave them behind, but fun to look at. Right, well, you know what? I actually decided to get that really, really ugly pin because it's handmade. So we'll take a look at that, actually, at the end of the video. Take a closer look at it when I show you the stuff I got at Goodwill the other day. And I thought about it and thought about it and thought about it, and I am really not sure about this. I think it might be Reuven, but then, you know, like it looks exactly like this as far as shape. And it might just be a weird knockoff, and there's only one, and it's $4, so I'm gonna leave it. But I think everything else that we wound up accumulating in here is gonna come home with us. The cutie pie frog, that guy actually I think is half off. And how much is he? $3.99, so $1.50. We'll definitely grab that. And I love, love, love this. Oh my God, how cute. $2.99. Jeez Louise. Our other little muggy, our kind of southwestern one, that balloon mug cup for myself. That's fantastic. Pottery. And then our little, don't forget our little license plate dustpan. What a dumb thing to get, but it's so cool. $5.99, but he's just really, really neat. So let's head to Goodwill. Oh, and of course these guys. I'm paying up for these, but it's one of those things. I have a feeling they're old, they're cool. I have a feeling we're gonna grab them. Oh, okay. It rained. Oh my goodness, it's very wet. Oh my goodness, it's still raining. Ah! Glassy bowl. Glassy bowl? Is there a glassy baby bowl? I don't know. I've never seen that before. It's $6.99. I mean, it would definitely hold a candle right there, huh? I'm gonna have to look that up. I can't find anything on it, guys. Nothing listed, nothing sold, nothing in Google image search. It says Glassy Bowl. It's gotta be a candle holder by the Glassy Baby Company, and apparently not something that is very easy to find. $3.99 for this little piggy candle holder. He is gosh darn adorable. No chips or breaks or anything. No cracks. He's really sweet, so I'm gonna grab him. And what's this kitty cat? Is he for a phone? Is he a phone holder? A little ceramic kitty cat phone holder for $2.99. That's pretty darn cute. I don't see any chips or anything on him either. Does he have one on his ear? No. All right, I guess I'll throw him in the cart. Is that a music box? It is. $6.49. Otagiri. It's very sweet. Look at how darling. Does it work? Oh, it might. If I can get my fingers to work. Oh no, it's so overwound. Oh, that's a shame. Got plates and things down here. Some plates with plate holders. Oh, nothing too great though. Nothing too fun and interesting. I like that. It's kind of pretty, huh? 1974. 1971, Christmas time. Little Froggy with his broken saxophone. That's a pretty Capodimonte. $1.49. It's so broken though. But hey, it's only $1.49 if you were getting it for yourself. That's not so bad. Little Mary, she's kind of primitively painted, but sweet. Well, we got kind of pushed out of the figurine aisle, so we will swing on back there in a little bit. What does that say? It's a little pottery candle holder, and what was inside of it? Oh, like a little candle. Duh. Oh, there's a couple of them. $2.49 each, huh? Pottery craft. Oh, okay. Made in USA. Those are darling little guys. I think I'm gonna leave them behind, but I'm gonna make sure I put them back together next to each other at least. Well, he's kind of fun. He's not very old though. I like these when they're older. He looks like that was Party Light. But when they're the older, like mosaic ones from, San Francisco, Takahashi makes a lot of those. And I've got quite a few of them. Nothing else here though in candle holders. Oh, we got pushed out of that aisle too. So let's do glassware. How's that sound? These are pretty. They have like an iridescence to them on the outside of the blue. $2.99 each. I did not notice what the half off color was. That might have been a good thing to do. They're sweet little guys. I don't know that they're shot glasses. I mean, they might be. What do they say? I need my glasses. I can't see. They say Villeroy and Bach, made in Luxembourg. 99 cents. There's two of them. Well, Villeroy and Bach is very good. And then there are these places. These little places that I can't pronounce and I don't know where they're at, but I'm assuming that they're probably in Germany. Ew, gross. There's stuff in there. Needs a good cleaning. Are they little candle holders or what are they? I'm not sure, but 99 cents each. We're gonna grab them. Since there was a glassy bowl, I'm very curious to see if there's a glassy baby here. And if there's a glassy baby here, I'm gonna pee my pants. Those are sweet. $1.49. There's two of them. He's a little pottery job. No signature. This is where the glassy baby would be, more than likely, in the small glassware, because they don't know that it's a candle holder. But I am not seeing one, nor am I seeing any terrific glassware. Bummer. while we've rolled into mugs, anything good here? Reese's mug. We always see the Reese's mug, just like we always see a bag of lemons. Nothing else though in this particular section. Let's see what we've got in this 4-foot section. Huh. Not seeing anything here either. That's kind of cute for sure, but he's got a chippy, so can't do that. Nothing else really too fun or old or interesting. There's Richard's mug. But I think we can leave all the rest of this junk behind, yeah? Oh, that one's kind of nifty. Oh, Falls Graph. It's nice and heavy and thick. Good quality. Why don't people like Falls Graph anymore? There's a Nashville mug. $4.99 they want for that. That is ridiculous. That's Denby, but it's just one bowl. I like that. $3.99. Just one bowl, though. Why is there just one bowl? And is there more? Is there more Denby dinnerware anywhere? I don't know. What's that? Something pottery. I can't tell. I like the pottery, though. There's a couple pieces of that, huh? $4.99. This looks like it's a little bowl, too. $4.99, very thick. This is not the same thing, though. Oh, there's a Denby saucer. No cup to go with it, but one saucer. Well, maybe somebody grabbed up all the pieces already, and I'm too late. Can't say that I mind too much. I've got plenty of dinnerware, but I am the plate king, so, you know, it hurts my heart a little bit, but I'll live. Alright, we got back over to figurines. Let's see what was left for us, huh? She's an interesting little figure. I can't believe she still has her instrument. $2.49. Well, she doesn't have her wings, though. Looks like she played music at one time and flew at one time, but does neither of those things any longer. Dolphin. Interesting piece. No price. Some mushrooms. They are newer. Very, very banged up little flower bowl there. Covered bowl, jar thing. Said a prayer. Okay. We will leave that. Little teapot. Little metal enamel job, $1.99. Oh, he's cute. Little Mexican pottery. He's missing his hand and all kinds of stuff. Boy, he's missing a lot of stuff. Poor guy. He's a mess. We got pushed out again. People are aggressively invasive tonight. So I just kind of have to go where they're going to let me go. They're not letting anyone really do their shopping on their time. Which, I mean, that's fine. I've learned to just kind of roll with it and let people push their way through. All right, pottery. Some handmade pieces there. Glass, vases, not a lot going on there. And then little planters and stuff. It doesn't look like there's too much happening here either. Little handmade, very ugly guy down there at the bottom. Yeah, all kind of plain and modern and nothing too fun and interesting. Bright yellow sister. He's a little egg-shaped dude with feet. Cute. There might be a little bit of age to that with the gold. I'm not sure. Obviously not a vase. It's open on the bottom. What do you think that was? Maybe a lampshade? I don't know. The bottom is kind of weird. Maybe it's just meant to be like that. This guy's a little cutie pie, $3.99. I wonder if he would have had a little lid, or was he an oil burner or something like that? He's got a Takahashi sticker on the bottom. So I feel like he's definitely got some age to him. He could be a cute little vase or something. So $3.99. I think we'll grab him. What's happening down here? $4.99. No signature, but I like the pretty colors. That's a pretty bowl. You could do some interesting things with that little bowl. $4.99, huh? I don't know. I wonder what the half off color is. My goodness, there's a ton of these. Pottery Craft. There's a bunch of them there. Okay, well now I don't feel so bad about not picking those guys up in the other aisle because there's a gajillion of them here. It's Fitz and Floyd. Very, very banged up. Too bad. And these guys are cute and funky and hold some value as well, but are always damaged. Bella Casa, little girl, I guess for a candle or something, but again, very, very banged up. So we're gonna have to leave her behind. Well, I went and checked what the color is, and it's purple. I do like this bowl, but I think for $5, I can't get more than maybe 8 or 12, really, for one single little studio pottery bowl. So I'm gonna leave him and see what else we can find, what other trouble we can get into here, and if we've got any purple tags. It's a nice little set of serving pieces. Charmcraft stoneware, $3.49, $5.49, $3.49 for the one Mikasa bowl. Gonna have to leave that. $4.49, my goodness. Syracuse china, nice heavy piece. Lots of utensil wear on that though. Ooh, that butter dish is lovely. $6.99, eek. It's really pretty though. I've sold something similar before, but it was pink. I really like that. It's in good shape. There is one little ding there, one little ding there. So a couple of chippies, but they are on the underside, so you can't see them. I just don't like that $6.99 price. I don't know, guys. $6.99. Ugh, that's rough. $1.99 each on those little guys. $1.99 on that little spoon rest dude or whatever he is. That's what I'd use him for. That's pretty, very lightweight. $5.99. Oh, it's been so damaged and repaired. RS Bavaria. There's a rooster back here. Green tag for $49. Oh, was he like glued to something? Yuck. That's kind of gross. That's like a big blue shell dish, but it's plastic. Pitcher, $14.49. Covered in grease. That's disgusting. Ugh, yucky poo-poo. Ooh, there's a big glass jar back there. $12.99. Ah. Goodwill, you're killing me. Oh my God, this is so heavy. Oh dear Lord. Doesn't have any decoration or anything on it. Let's see if it's chipped or broken on the lid, which does not want to come off. And this is my not good hand. Okay, hold please. That took some effort, y'all. I was thinking I was gonna break it for a second there if I didn't break myself. But there are no chips or anything. It's in really good condition, so I think even though the crazy Goodwill put it at $12.99, that's a gorgeous, very big, that's a large, what is that, 10 inches? L.E. Smith canister, so I'm gonna grab that because it's probably a $30, $35 canister on the resale market, especially without any chippage. Very often that inside rim gets chipped, and they'll still sell, but without any chips, yay for me. Probably nobody else could get the damn thing open, so it just wound up getting pushed to the back there. This canister is pretty cool too. Oh, so broken. That's too bad. I was gonna say this little Southwest cactus job is pretty darn cute. Who makes that? Treasure Craft? I thought so, because they make a little hors d'oeuvre tray that's very similar. So, cutie pie. Any goodies in the shakers and creamers and sugars and stuff? Kind of an iridescent glaze on that little jar. $5.99 though. Jeez Louise. Little pussycat. $1.99. Single shaker. Cute little baby. Oh my god, I was gonna say single shakers need love too, and I was gonna grab him, but look, he's got a fat cat friend. They are greasy and disgusting, but they are only $2 a piece, and it looks like they both have their stoppers still. I'm gonna check and see underneath that little sticker, but heck yeah. And this Mikasa Stone Manor butter dish is really good too, because it fits in so well with like modern decor. So even though it's vintage, people still go for this kind of thing. As long as it's in good condition, which it looks like it is. It needs a bath, obviously, but $3.99, that's probably $20 to $30 butter dish, so we're gonna grab that. So I was poking down around there on that bottom shelf, and I found this guy, and I've been sitting here for 15 minutes trying to find another one, and I can't. It's ceramic. I know it kind of looks like it's wood, but it's not. It's hand-painted ceramic. And I know it looks like it's got a lot of damage, but I feel like all of these little scuffy marks up here on the top, they're not rough or anything. They're actually, it's kind of meant, I guess, to sort of look like that, like it's painted that way. So really the only damage is that little tiny chip there on the bottom. And then this is all like relief of, obviously, Greece, the Parthenon. It's just a wonderful little pedestal bowl, console bowl. $7.49. That's a little more than I want to pay, but it's definitely like a hand-painted, hand-done little job. And I think it'd be really awesome, like, to hold fruit or grapes or decorative centerpiece, or I don't know. It's one of those things that I have a feeling about, and I'm gonna grab it. They do a lot of like art, framed art, wood art, stuff like that on the shelves like this here, and it's awful, because how in the world are you supposed to shop that without dying? And I don't feel like dying today. I mean, I already kind of feel like I'm dying because I don't feel good, so I don't want to exacerbate that by going through this. So that's going to be a hard pass for me. $3.99, got a little bit of mother of pearl on there. It's a newer piece. That's a fun design. I like that little job. $3.49, he's cool. Got some scratches to him though. Don't see anything else here that is tickling my fancy. Always be yourself. Unless you can be a unicorn, then always be a unicorn. Well, I don't know about that. A baby is God's way of saying the world should go on. $3.99. That's sweet. After work today, though, I feel like a baby is God's way of saying use birth control. So I think I'm gonna leave that behind. That's interesting. Little kind of a native piece, huh? $3.49. Can leave that also. And then we've got some frames and little art and things here. But I'm not seeing anything that's too amazing. Oh dear God. Is that somebody's little painting? It might be. It is not bad at all. I think that might be somebody's little framed personal art piece. I'm gonna leave it right there in the front so people can see it better. There's a very crudely done Hummel needlepoint. We're gonna leave him. Well, guys, I think it's just about time to head on home, and I will show you some really fun things that I found at the Goodwill the other day when I was just popping in really quick, and I thought I would find nothing, so I did not film, and I wound up founding. Oh my God, I wound up finding quite a bit. This little guy has his stopper. It's made in China, but it's very, very sweet little bunny shaker, $2.49. And what have I said so many times? Even single shakers need love. Her nose is rough. Her nose has a rough spot. I'm gonna leave her. She's so cute. I don't want to leave her. She's adorable. I'm gonna leave her though. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna head to the front. See you at home. Oh my goodness, if it gives you any idea of the kind of neighborhood I live in, I just walked by and I heard a guy say, yeah, back when I did counterfeiting. Oh Lord. This doesn't have a price tag, but it's got a little E. I don't know what E means, so we may not get it, but I think it's meant to be a lamp, right? So I'm wondering if I could make it a lamp again, because look at that design. That is freaking awesome. It's so pretty. I don't know what that little stamp is, but it's a little pottery job. That'd be such a cool lamp. So we might get it. I guess you'll find out when we get home. All right, guys, as promised, we are back at the house. Again, I'm sorry for my voice, but I did want to show you some things that I picked up on a trip that I did not film. It was just an impromptu pop in, and every aisle had amazing things. So first off, I think you guys will recognize this. I made a fool of myself because I couldn't read that. It does say tea in French, which I should have known. And apparently it's quite collectible. A couple of you said, why didn't you grab that? It's from Anthropology. So I did go ahead and pick it up for $1.49. It wasn't maybe a week after I did that video that I went back in, and it was still there. So I picked it up. The listings on it are pretty ridiculous. So if I list it for half of what it's listed for in the listings that are up there, and I sell it, I'm going to make great profit. Always pick up these little Dala horses. This one's not signed. A lot of them are by Niels Olsen, but $2.49 on that, and he's probably 15, 20 plus. I loved this set of 4. I know I've been saying like mugs have been really dry for me lately. Well, I don't know if you noticed here, but we got some muggage going on. So we had a really fantastic little haul. These are Otagiri for sure, with the glaze and the speckling on them, and they've all got a different little print on there. They look to have never even been used. They're in fantastic condition. $2.49 each, probably $25 for that set. Then I went down the road a little bit and I saw Port Merion and I said, heck yeah, especially for 99 cents. What? $12, $15 probably for that guy. This is a little Ainsley piece. I knew as soon as I saw it, then I turned it over. Ainsley, $1.49. Heck yeah. Not a tremendous value on that, 12, 17 maybe, but really, really great. I love this little guy. He's filthy, filthy gross. Fake pearls, but I like him a lot. Look at the really pretty like coloring and like detailing on that back of the little petals there, or the back of the flowers. It's just a cute little bell for $2.49, probably from the 50s. Sit on your little mantle, or not your mantle, your vanity table, nightstand. These, I wound up getting all 3 of them for 99 cents. I think they may have been 99 cents each. I found them all over the store. It was a little bit of a hunt. It was kind of fun, actually. I wasn't going to get them at first, but they've got pretty decent resale. They're from France. I don't know how to say that. Pilivut, I don't know. They're from Williams and Sonoma. Really great quality, beautiful little corn holders. 3 for 99 cents. I couldn't help myself. I looked everywhere for the 4th one. I had no success. This is ugly, but I think it's cool. Definitely from the 50s, early 60s. $3.49 ashtray. Probably you'd put maybe cigarettes here, and then this was maybe for a lighter that matched. That's what I would assume. But it's in decent shape. There's no major chips or anything. Couldn't see any maker's mark or anything on it. There's a little chunk taken out right there, but it's on the bottom. Who cares? So for $3.49, I grabbed him. Then this was right next to him, another beautiful, gorgeous ashtray. You could use it for all kinds of things. I think it'd be great with a little candle in the middle. Just a beautiful centerpiece, $4.49 it was. I really like the iridescence on the glaze, on the back, well, and on the front too, but that blue and brown is so pretty together, so I had to grab that with no damage. This is for me. It's a little Greek plate. It was $1.49 as well, handmade in Greece from Rhodes. Love it. This, oh my goodness, like how beautiful is that? The shape is really cool. It might be a little difficult to drink out of, but it's got little butterflies and flowers. I guess A. Keller did that. $2.49. I could not leave it behind. These are fantastic. They sell for $20, $25 plus all day long. So for $2.49 each, I grabbed both of those. I would assume that they had just put them out probably that day. They're really, really great. Fun colors, terrific little vintage pieces there. Mikasa, they say Japan on the bottom, but I know they're Mikasa field something. Garden field, something like that. I can't remember now, but I think that's what it is, or garden festival. Couldn't find any of these listed or sold, and I only found 3 in the store, which was a bummer, but we don't come across those very often, and so I had to grab them, of course. Lisa Pottery, she's here. I think Lisa Howe is her name. She's here in Glendale, right next to Phoenix. It's a little suburb outside of Phoenix. So I always pick up her pottery when I find it. Love the colors on both of these. They're really, really great. So I'm going to get those listed for sure. Mara mugs, you know I love them. Here's a little Easter Island job, $3.49. Had to grab that. Another beautiful studio pottery mug, redware. It's just gorgeous, $1.49. I had to grab that. You know I love my owls. He was only 99 cents. I'm not sure how old he is, but I love him. He's adorable. I will probably keep him for myself. I love my Otagiri stuff. Mark Japan, $3.49. That's a little candle holder. So I grabbed that as well. Another really cool mug. I don't think this is Otagiri. The stoneware is a little bit different. It doesn't have the same speckling. Might be Enesco or one of those other brands, but $2.49. Had to get it. And then this, I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, that's really cool. Oh my gosh, that looks like it's signed. It's only $2.49. Nah, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Sales representatives. I'm not going to get this. And I put it back. Listen to yourself, people. I put it back and then I thought, no. Go back and get that, you fool. So I did. And they sell really well. Roger Mason is the artist. These are prints, but then they are hand colored with watercolor, and you can tell that it is hand done in there if you look really close. He makes all kinds of little things like this for different jobs, so I thought it was really neat. $2.49, can't beat that. Even if I sell it for $12, that was a pretty good score. And then I'm sure you see back here, look, I finally got him painted. I bought that guy quite some time ago, got him painted up in a pretty gold color, and I'm gonna put him up here somewhere. I don't have a whole lot of wall space left. It's getting a little crowded, but maybe he can go right here under my bedroom window. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. But thank you guys for joining me on this fun trip. I, of course, always enjoy spending time with you. And until the next time, be safe in your travels. I love you so much. Hopefully, I sound better on the next one. Bye.